What is up, Buttercup? So, today we are doing the water signs, right? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So, let me just burn some Palo Santo for us, get the party started. But let's talk about what's going on this week. So, we had the new moon in Aries occur yesterday. It's at 0 degrees. So, check out where Aries 0 degrees is in your chart. Mind you, that Aries is the sign of self. So, there is a lot of rebirth energy going on in regards to where Aries hits us in our charts in regards to yourself. So go ahead, check that out. But also, space of positivity, love, healing, and guidance. And this myself, positivity, love, healing, and guidance. But also, we have Pluto going into Aquarius. So Pluto is making a massive shift. It's been in Capricorn since 2008. So that's a really big shift going on. And so when Pluto changes signs, Pluto is following whatever lessons Saturn just taught us in Aquarius and saying, okay, well, now that you've learned the lessons of the material world, let me help you learn the lessons of the more energetic spiritual world, because Pluto is spirituality. Hello, my dear. Yes, it's been a long time since you've been on a live. I love it though. I love having you here. I'm grateful for you. Um, Pluto is a planet of transformation on more of a spiritual, intuitive, and emotional level. So go ahead, check that out. And let's get into it. Let's start off with Cancer. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and hopefully somebody in the live chat can post timestamps for me, because that would be a really big help. So Cancer, we're going to start this at 1:40. Let's get into it. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, basically all placements. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and please do not force it to fit. Energies can be reversed. Cancer. Cancer, a lot of travel energy coming up for you. You might be feeling very restless, might be really wanting to move. A lot of travel. They said time nomad to me. For me as a reader, when I hear nomad, I think of traveling. I immediately think of traveling. I feel like there is a divine time in regards to this. So if you're thinking about moving or having a change of scenery or redecorating, this is something that might be coming up for you. Let's see what else we got for Cancer. Cancer, I feel like you're going to have to make a lot of really important. That's so true. Time Nomad is the astrology app. But yeah, Nomad immediately. They showed me the Eight of Wands after it. Oh, you're right. It is time passages. Don't be confusing me. So, what was it that they were showing me? Okay, let's get back into it. Cancer. I want these two. I'm going to put these back. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of, and the Hermit. Okay, so we're going right into the healing of self here with the Five of Pentacles, scarcity mindset, limiting beliefs, abandonment, rejection, but it also is about self-worth. The Five of Pentacles, it's a feeling of not having this love and care for yourself. And I feel like with the Nine of Cups there, you're learning to honor yourself. You're learning to respect yourself. You're learning to fill your cup and find the ways in which you need emotional stability in your life in some way. So you might be isolating a little bit. You might be taking a lot of time alone with the Hermit there in reverse. Be mindful not to isolate, like textbook definition of isolate, from people and friends around you to the point that you're creating risks in relationships. Be more mindful to communicate. Hey, I need some time. I got to do this healing. I got to do this work on me. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a lot of travel for you. It's a very restless energy. Seven of Pentacles. It's very restless. And sometimes this happens when we need to exercise. We're going through a lot of transformation, and energetically, we want to feel a shift. Okay. If you want to stay out, that's fine. Queen of Wands in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Something feels like a failure, and it's creating an energy of frustration. There's a lot of frustration. This makes me very angry. Whatever this is, it's a lot of anger. It's a lot of frustration. Okay, this has to do with either childhood or a past relationship over here. I feel like something's not being seen for what it is. This is a teeter-totter energy for me. You have a 3 of cups and the 6 of cups. That shows an imbalance. Like it's almost like so much energy is being given in one direction. Hello, Lex. How you doing, love bug? It's all this love's being given in one direction. It's almost like you want things to rejoice. You want things to come back together, but there is a block with it. There is a block with this. We're going to see what the block is on the moon. I feel like somebody's just like, I'm out. Like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. And you have the 7 of Wands. It's a very defensive energy. It's very defensive. It's almost like your head and your heart are on 2 different pages. Like part of you really wants to come together and be close and have these relationships, but the other part of you is like really struggling emotionally to build that bridge. So let's get into it. There's something sad about it. There's like a sad energy here. So let's start with the 5 of Pentacles. Let's look at what the loss is or the lack mentality. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense with this like frustration, feeling stuck, like wanting to move. Like this energy is a heaviness. It's feeling that whatever's falling away, whether it be limiting beliefs, fears, insecurities, feelings of inadequacy, or actual relationships and tangible things, it's falling away and it's meant to. It's closing out, which is really great for you. Let's look at the 9 of Cups. On the 4 of Cups. I love this. You're learning to meet your needs. You're learning to really fill your own cup. I think part of you is realizing how maybe at times you push people away. Yeah, to sabotage, right? There might be some pushing away here. Or resistance, and you're like, wait, like I'm deserving of this love. I'm deserving of this relationship. I don't need to shove them away. I don't need to do this, to do that. It's almost like you're learning to temper your emotional self. Between the 9 and the 4 of Cups is a 5 of Cups. So there is an emotional release happening here. I like this. Let's look at the Hermit. When my left eye goes like no vision, to me, this is something that's like your feminine side doesn't want to receive because it's the left. The left is the feminine. It's how we receive things. So your intuition might be struggling to accept the truth of a situation. And so you're getting to this place of like wanting to just like shut down, isolate, not be a part of it. You don't want to receive. So let's see what this is with the Hermit. King of Pentacles. Yeah. So of course masculine comes out because you don't want to acknowledge the feminine. You're like, I'm just going to keep focusing on my work. I'm just going to keep focusing on this project. I want to see what's hidden. The World, 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're like, no, that pain, it's done. It's been done. Yeah, it's been done, but you haven't released it. The World there, it's still lingering. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So you have 2 aces trying to come in, but there's a need to make space, right? You can only hold so much in your vessel. So let's look at this. There's something else on the Hermit. I was about to move on. They said not yet. Let's see what else. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Yeah, there's a lack of feeling safe or secure or not wanting to acknowledge the lack of safety and security in your feminine energy. When we say safe and secure in feminine energy, this speaks to, and look, you have your feminine and masculine here. So financially in the material world, you're fine. You're supported. But there's something about scarcity mindset or limiting beliefs that is being highlighted. So this could be self-worth. Again, everything I said with the 5 of Pentacles, that's feminine. Feminine rules our thought. It rules how we manifest and how we communicate, exchange energy with the world around us. So the feminine energy is struggling to receive the frequency of abundance. I am abundant. I am supported. It's stuck in this like lack mentality or stress mentality. Let's look at the feminine in reverse here, right? So here's where all the stress is. It feels like a failure mentality, like it's not going to work, right? Yeah, Queen of Wands on top of the Queen of Wands is validation for me as a reader that the channel message is correct. It's really interesting. So we have the Emperor. I feel like someone's looking to somebody to save them, like come in and save them, come in and fix them. It's not about the relationship. It's not about the relationship. It's not. There's something about this Emperor that is very reliable. It's very grounded. It's just, it is what it is. Like they feel like the kind of person that like, it is what it is. Take it or leave it. Like, this is what I got for you right now. And the Queen of Wands is almost like, well, don't you have more for me? Queen of Wands is very It could be aggressive because you have both upright and reverse. So they're very creative. They're very passionate. They might really like the arts, but at times, like, it's either they're really supportive and confident in themselves, and when they're lacking confidence, they can be extremely aggressive. And I feel like that's what's creating the imbalance in whatever dynamic you have with this person. So let's look at the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, way too many. Okay, let's take the Hangman, and I'll take the Eight of Cups because I saw it, and we'll take these two. So you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You have the, yeah, okay. There's, I got this in a few personal readings today too. This is definitely a collective energy because we have Mercury and Aries. Mercury and Aries is an energy of very impulsive action. It's wanting to think and act and express ourselves in very impulsive ways. It could lead to arguments. It could lead to putting our hands in too many pots. So be mindful of this because right now we're actually in this energy of surrender because we have Venus hanging out in Taurus. It's home in Taurus. There's a lot of feminine energy, receptive energy, and we have this Aries energy of self. So learning to be receptive within ourselves to the energy around us, which also means holding a more positive mindset so you attract the positive things. So at the Knight of Pentacles, it's trying to take action towards change, and the change is not time for it to happen yet. So it's like you keep trying to push something forward. It's going to take some time. You just got to be patient with it. You got to be patient. The Star, which is quite literally the card of divine timing, bottom of the deck. So let's look at the moon. I want to see, let's start with the Three of Cups. I feel like the Three of Cups is the main thing. This feels like the person, how they perceive you, who you're dealing with. And this feels like what's not being seen or understood about the situation. Let's look at the Three of Cups. Three of Cups could also speak to a third party. So we have Ace of Wands. No, so, okay, so there's a part of you. Oh, I like this. I like this because this is the emotional part of you that's like, I really, really want this new beginning. I want it to, or, right, just take it as it resonates. Ace of Wands with the Page of Wands. It's very creative. It's very playful, very lighthearted. You want to have fun. You want to explore things. You want to reconcile with this person. And with the Six of Cups in reverse, let's see this. Queen of Cups in reverse. This is a shared energy between you and this person. I feel like this is what you want. You want this reconciliation. You want this playfulness. But it's like both people are really struggling to surrender and be receptive. I want to look at the moon. I want to see what's hidden or what both these people are struggling to see. Because it feels like it feels like either lingering anger or limiting beliefs. Yeah, Tower. Ooh, shit. Yes, something. Eight of Pentacles. There's a need to do really, really hard work. The Tower is Scorpio energy. Scorpio rules Pluto, right? So it's also Mars. And so Mars is moving into Cancer this week and Pluto is moving into Aquarius, right? So there's a lot of change going on and it's going to require a lot of work. And I feel like a lot of this work has to do with internal work because that's what's creating the rift in our relationships. Yeah, Knight of Cups. There's a reluctancy to offer genuine love, genuine consideration. And it's trying to come through. And with the Three of Swords there, it is this energy of, it's almost like love is perceived as painful. Like love is perceived in this bad way, and it's not. It's really not. So let's see what else we got. I want to look at the Seven of Wands. I want to see what this defensive energy is really rooted in. We have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. Someone's really reluctant to reconcile or repair something. I feel like it's almost like they're waiting for the other person to come in and do it. The Five of Swords in reverse is like they don't want to fight. They know it's going to reconcile. It's just a matter of when is this going to reconcile. And I feel like both people are just struggling to be receptive in their own ways right now. Like you might think that you're receptive, but ask yourself, like, am I receptive to hearing things I don't want to hear as well as hearing the very things I do want to hear, right? Because there's defensiveness, Seven of Wands, standing in the way of this reconciliation. But you both want it. You both want it. Interesting. Okay, Cancer. That's what I got for you. A lot of healing going on, a lot of need to release old things. And a lot of this is not about whatever relationship you want to reconcile. It's more about the parts of you that struggle to receive. Okay. Thank you so much, my dear. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. I've gotten to that place too. I don't watch them or anything. I do them, but I don't watch them either. So it's a good place to get to. It is. It's very good. That's awesome. So let's go on to Pisces. Pisces at 1520, right? Beautiful. Okay. Pisces, let's see what's going on for you, my dear. Pisces. I heard congratulations. Oh yeah, that's right, because Pisces, you just finished out we just finished out your season, right? Of a full year. Nice. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so you're ending really big contracts, really big lessons. This feels like rewriting your rule book. I love this so much for you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah. There we go. We got Queen of Pentacles, Hangman in reverse, and Three of Cups. Okay, so a lot of celebration. What's going on here? Something feels as soon as I want to say celebration, I had a weird feeling around my legs. I feel like part of you is still looking to old things. This is going to pass. You're not going to stay focused on that very long. It's almost like if you're wanting to communicate with something that has fallen away, hoping it's going to come back together, surrender it. Surrender it, because that's what it is. Once you really let it go, that's when it's going to come back together. Isn't that crazy how it always works that way? Where you're like, no, I'm over it. I don't want them. On to the next. And all of a sudden they're back. And you're like, okay, I guess I'll entertain it. Right? Like, it's because you finally surrendered. Your energy is not like constricting it anymore. You're allowing it time and space to really breathe. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So the Six of Pentacles in reverse is just validating what I said earlier. Like when you're constricting it, you're not allowing yourself to receive, because you're holding on to it too tight. So let's see what else is going on for you, Pisces. Let's look at the Hierophant in reverse for you. Why is the Hierophant here for Pisces? Ooh. Yeah, there's a part of you that's struggling to move on from a commitment of some sort. Yeah, but you got to go through your healing. Yeah, because a new beginning's coming. A new beginning's definitely coming in for you. This is going to be a very liberating energy. With the Four of Swords and the Six of Swords, there's a Two of Swords. There's a need to make the choice to work on yourself individually. Bottom of the deck is the Sun. Absolutely beautiful. So I feel like some of you are really going to take off financially as well, Pisces. So just be mindful of that. You know, keep a high frequency in regards to what it is you want to attract. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. This feels like very sudden communication. Yeah, okay, surface level. I don't like this offer. It's like someone's coming in talking about doing things. I don't feel that they're actually going to live up to what it is that they're doing. And I think that they know this. It's almost like they're testing the waters. I feel like this is the person you're dealing with. It's almost like they're fearful of rejection. So whatever they're saying, it's like, I'm not sure if I can really offer this to you, but I want to see what you would say to this offer. I don't think that they have bad intentions or they have the intention of not following through. It's just that they're fearful of being rejected. So they're going in with like, okay, this is what I might offer. Are you going to accept it? Well, good, because I wasn't going to offer it anyway, right? It's like that. That's how their energy feels. But if you did accept it, they're going to be like, okay, you can have it. Let's look at your reaction to this individual. Six of Cups. Yeah, somebody from your past. The Sun. You have a lot of love for them and you want the best for them. I really like this for you. I like this. It's loving. It's kind. It's genuine. I feel like you're starting to realize the healing that's in it. This is funny. Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse. There's a part of you that isn't sure if it's for you or not, though. This is uncertainty. Yeah, Chariot. You're really hesitant to move forward with this offer. You're like, okay, oh, Ace of Pentacles, be back. So you have this Ace of Pentacles. You have this offer coming in with the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, and the Six of Wands in reverse, Leo energy. You're taking time. It's almost like you're mulling it over. It's like, I do love this person. I do really care about them, but do I really want to accept this offer, right? So let's see. With the Ace of Pentacles, I do think that the offer is going to be accepted because the Ace of Pentacles speaks to really stable foundations. Let's look at the Hangman. This feels like the person you're dealing with more than it does you. Yeah. Yeah, it's all nights. It's all the offer. Yeah, and okay, so you're going to have a conversation about this offer. It is very emotional. It is very emotional. I don't know if it's stable enough for you. I think that you're going to be setting a lot of very healthy boundaries. And with the Knight of Cups there and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like you're going to ask this person, like, are you really willing to do the work? Are you really willing to do the work? Like, are you just saying the things that I want to hear? It feels very emotional. It is very genuine. But the Knight of Pentacles, I feel that the person you're dealing with is so scared of rejection. And just be mindful, this is their fear. It doesn't mean that they're going to act on their fear, but I'm just saying that's why their energy comes across as a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Because this is hesitance. It's like, I really love this. I really want to make the offer in a very loving way, and they do. But the action behind the offer, they're a little hesitant because it's almost like, when's the sky going to fall? When's the sky going to fall, right? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And that's where the hesitance of putting in the work, like the hard work is, because part of them is like, am I going to have to run away? And that's that self-sabotaging behavior, but that's coming to an end. They're going to move forward in a really healthy direction with the Wheel of Fortune there. Okay. It's just, you're helping them learn a lesson, a very valuable one, a very loving one, and one that makes them see like it's safe to love. Let's look at the Three of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Ten of Wands. The sabotage was meant to come to the surface. It was part, because think about it, when we go through the suits, right? Ace to 10, you're going through the good, the bad, the ugly, and then completing the lesson. So this had to happen. You're approaching a 10 of Wands together. The reconciliation is going to come here, but the deception, the self-sabotaging behavior has to be highlighted. So when you get closer to your 10, when you get closer to completing the lesson, you realize the ways in which you were working against yourself, so you no longer repeat those patterns, okay? This is both of you. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles followed by the Nine of Pentacles. It's coming out of the cold. It's realizing I don't have to fear lack or loss, right? I don't have to fear rejection or abandonment because you feel confident and safe and secure in who you are, okay? So let's look at the Six of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Four of Cups. Two of Pentacles and Four of Cups. Sorry, the emojis you're using aren't coming through. They're just showing up as X's on my side. So you might want to just type them out. With the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, this is struggling to receive. Very same thing that we were saying in the beginning. Because with the Four of Cups here, it's being offered the very thing that you want and being reluctant to accept it because there's that indecision. Yeah, it's a Two of Cups connection. It's going to trigger a lot of healing. And both of you need to really surrender this fear of not being enough, not being worthy, because it's being repaired. You're healing a soul contract with Justice there with the Knight of Wands. That's crazy. See, then it was like, okay, we're done. Isn't that weird? And then with the Knight of Wands, it's time to just follow what you're really passionate about. Okay? Look what the card was. It was the Devil. It's basically saying, like, it's time, judgment. It's time to address your fear. That's crazy. That's awesome. I like this. I like this a lot. This is going to be very healing for both of you if you both can step outside your comfort zone and have the really uncomfortable conversations, you know? Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio, 24. We'll start your reading at 24. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. This is for all Scorpio placements. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And let's get into it. Let's get into it. Scorpio. I heard Chariot and I heard changing directions. So we have the Moon, then we have the Lovers. The Moon's in reverse, Cancer energy. Lovers is Gemini. Queen of Swords, Libra. Empress, Libra, Taurus. Whoa, look at all these court cards and majors. Holy crap, Scorpio. Three of Wands, Let's see what else we got. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Helps the channel grow, helps me reach more people, so I mean a lot. And you have the Four of Swords in reverse and Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius energy. So out of all these cards, you only have 2 minors. So you got a lot of change happening, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you. This is solar plexus. This has to do with, there's a lot of solar healing in regards to the collective right now. So this has to do with fears, limiting beliefs. I feel other people with this. I feel a lot of other people with this, like a lot of people around you. Some of you might even have mediumship. This feels like a very bombarded energy. It feels like the kind of, if I were in a Reiki session, this is like where I'd clear around the table around them because there's too much attached to them. So you might absorb other people's energy and become very like sensitive when you're out in public, heightened sensitivity to sound and light sometimes as well. So just be mindful of that. This feels like a really big shift, and now it's hitting my throat space. So the way in which you express yourself or the way in which you speak to yourself is going to be changing as well. So with the moon and the love, this relationship is very trying. I don't like the energy of it, but it's not that it's a bad relationship. It's that it's stirring up things that are uncomfortable. So just be mindful of that. It's actually a great relationship. It's going to really challenge you to be vulnerable, but it's bringing to surface all the things in the subconscious that need to be seen. When you have the Queen of Swords and the Empress. So let me just be like super transparent. I start talking faster when a frequency is raising. So this means that somebody's energy is quite literally like spiking. So you're going through an upgrade. You're going through this change. I feel like this is really learning to love and honor yourself. That is the theme in the collective right now. Queen of Swords, Empress energy. This is very Venusian, very Libra energy. A ton of Libra energy here. So that it's highlighting balance. So this could be overcoming codependency, attachment, addiction, things that are imbalanced in your life, even like excess of certain emotions. So no longer getting taken away with anger and things of that nature. With the Three of Wands and the Four of Swords in reverse, I feel as if you've been waiting for a long time for this healing chapter to come to a close, and I feel that it really is. This is really good. This is really good. I love this. It feels like you're at the last, like lifting the last weight off your shoulders. Like, okay, it's done. And I think that's why the throat is being emphasized. It's like you can breathe, you can exhale. All this air is being able to move through you again, which is really nice. Okay, so let's dive into this. I don't want to use this deck for you. Your energy is feeling a little different than the other two. So let's do, actually, yeah, I want to use this one. I forget what it's called. Yep, I forget. Sorry. Wild Unknown, is that what it is? I think, maybe, I can't remember. Let's look at Temperance. For Scorpio, please. Yeah, this is, okay, some of you definitely have mediumship coming in. Yeah, the High Priestess, which is dancing between the veils, the realms, and Ten of Cups in reverse. This has to do with community of some sort. If it's not mediumship, this is community. And it's almost like, okay, there's this association with love and sorrow. This is very similar to Cancer's message, like this idea that, ooh, love equals pain, but it doesn't. I think you're seeing that now. You're seeing the distortion in it, and you're really overcoming it. There's a lot of people around you, just so many people around you, though. Some of you, this is definitely mediumship. It feels like definitely between the veils, and I like that a lot. Let's look at, yeah, Ten of Wands, Two of Swords. Ten of Wands, Two of Swords. I heard creation unfolds. Okay, with the moon. Okay, so this is a third eye opening. This is also crown. Okay, so instead of ascending, some of you are going to be descending to address part of your inner self that maybe you haven't resurfaced in a really long time. That's what this more so feels like. It feels like, let me go in the darkness so I can really truly accept my light. Basically, the law of attraction, right? The law of attraction is always going to bring us the very thing we don't want before we get what we do want. So we know exactly what we don't want. So when we have what we do want, we can appreciate it. So you're learning to go to the depths of yourself and appreciate all of your hurt, your pain, your trauma, your experiences, and become whole completely as you are in this moment, and really love every experience you've had to date. And that's a really deep healing. That's a really deep healing. And with the moon there, this is going to heighten your intuition. And that explains the heightened sensitivity and receptivity of the feminine energy as well, because that's Cancer. Then you have the Lovers, you have the Hierophant. Holy crap. So now you got the High Priestess over here, and you have the Hierophant. A lot of spiritual energy around you. There's definitely mediumship for some of you, because I feel it. It's not the same as like somebody's past life energy in a healing session. It's much more of when I feel people behind me, that's mediumship. So there's a lot of people I feel behind me, and that tells me that there's people in the collective that are going to be tapping into mediumship. So then we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant. There's a lesson in regards to self and how you interact in your relationships. So it's almost the same commitment you give to other people, you're learning to give to you. That's why I have the Nine of Pentacles with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is commitment, right? But it's on the lovers. You're being and becoming more committed to your relationship with you, to this divine, sacred relationship with yourself and your higher power, right? Giving it the same love and attention that you would give a lover, you would give a friend or a family member. You're learning to give it to yourself and the things that you believe in, right? Let's look at the Queen of Swords. This is your third eye energy. Very nice. A lot of cards came out here. So on the Queen of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're going through the mastery of self. And then you have the Son of Wands, so the Knight of Wands. Five of Wands. Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords in reverse. And then you have the Fool. There's a lot of very impulsive, passionate energy towards the things that light you up. I know you're going to feel really confident and very clear-sighted about the things that you want initially. But when it comes to the Page of Swords in reverse, be honest with yourself on what's your why. Before you go tackling things, really journal about, why do I want this? Why is it resonating with me? Why is it something that I want? Okay, explore that. It's going to give you a lot more clarity instead of going into this and kind of the false face of, oh, I know it's for me. Go into the clear face, the true face, the authentic face of becoming the student of why you think that. Really explore why you think that. Pages are students. The Page of Swords is the student of thought, communication, and how we perceive our reality. Not all thoughts are true. So when you ask why am I thinking that? Okay, why do I think this is for me? It's going to help you get even more clear and connect more deeply with your intuition. Let's look at the Empress. Four of Swords. Yeah, your third eye. Okay, there's something with mediumship or people who have passed. I think some of you might even start having premonitions about people in your life or relationships that are going to be ending, and experiences very similar to that. So with the Four of Swords here in reverse, allow yourself the time. It feels more like grace. Allow yourself the grace of giving yourself compassion. Give yourself compassion. Give yourself compassion. Take a breath. This energy made me want to talk really fast, which means that you have a lot of masculine energy within you, even in this feminine energy. And this tells me that you want to move really fast, create a lot of things. You're really excited. That's great. But remember to recharge so you can maintain it. Remember to take a breath and say, you know what? I'm grateful for this moment, to just take 15 minutes for myself to recharge. That's really going to help you maintain a very healthy Empress energy that you're currently embodying. But embodying it temporarily versus learning how to sustain it are two very different things. So learn to sustain it. Give yourself that time to rest, because this could lead to energetic depletion, especially if you're tapping into higher frequencies like mediumship and such, okay? Yeah, and then you have the Four of Wands in reverse. Sorry, Six of Wands in reverse. There's a lack of recognition of the need to rest. So just be mindful of that. If you get tired, don't judge yourself. Just say, yeah, because then you have the Hangman in the World. The universe is going to put you on pause. They're going to put you on pause to integrate all of this energy that you've done so much healing, and you're learning to really love and care for yourself and what's true for you. And so when you get put on pause by the universe, it's because the cycle's closing out, and it's time to really shed that. It's time to shed the things that no longer serve the energy you are cultivating, let go of what's not needed. So when you come out of the in-between, when you open your wings, come out of the cocoon, whatever analogy you want to use, you are really embodying the truth of your new self. And you can speak to all of your past versions of yourself and say, hey, this new me has got you now, and we're going to move forward in the right direction that aligns with us as we are today. Not as you were as a kid or a teen or in your 20s, in your trauma, right? But as you are today, with the lessons and tools you have today, okay? Let's look at the Three of Wands. Let's see where you're going. You have the Father of Wands and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords, both in reverse. And then you have the Seven of Cups. Continue to manifest. You're not going to see very clearly what this opportunity is. It's going to come up on you very suddenly. I'd give it probably 2 to 3 weeks for majority of the collective. Others than you, this is going to take about a month and a half. With the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Father of Wands in reverse, the This is partnership for some of you. For others of you, this is your own masculine and feminine energy. When I say it's partnership, this is two separate people. When I say it's your own masculine and feminine, it is only your energy, but it's the way that you think about yourself and the way that you take action on things. So just take it as it resonates. This masculine energy is fake confidence. So if you're coming across or you are with somebody and you think they're really confident, it might actually be a defense mechanism because they have insecurities. The feminine energy is somebody who's really lacking clarity about what direction they want to go in. To me, this feels more so like one person, but this could also play out in your relationships. This feels like the masculine and feminine of somebody who doesn't know what direction they're supposed to be in. And they're having a lot of daydreams or even illusions about what could go right, what could go wrong. Trust in the divine with judgment there. You're at a higher frequency. So sitting in the unknown is part of the surrender test when you shift to a different state, because the universe is trying to challenge you to really trust and be present, okay, which is feminine energy, very present energy. Let's look at the Four of Swords in reverse again, right? This need to pause, this need to heal. The Chariot. Isn't that what we saw when we started your reading in the channel? Yeah, and then you have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, there's a challenge. In order to move forward in the direction that you want to, it's asking you to really open your heart space, to be really vulnerable and receptive. Bottom of the deck is the Tower, followed by the Ten of Swords and Temperance. So this is the last stage of your healing. It's allowing yourself to be seen, really seen, to not hide behind anything, to just say like, hey, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I want to do. I'm not really asking for your opinion on it, but this is how I feel inside of myself. And I hope that gives you greater understanding of why I am experiencing what I'm experiencing or wanting to move in the way that I want to move. And even if you don't understand, it's okay. It's my experience. It's getting to a place of acceptance and being so fearless in how you show up for yourself and how you show up in your relationships. This is a really big step for you, Scorpio. It's allowing the huge heart of yours that, Scorpio, you have such a negative connotation with your zodiac sign sometimes. And it just like makes me so sad for you, because you really are very loving. You're very giving. You might not show it as forthright as somebody who's like a Cancer energy would, but you feel it and you feel it deeply. And it's allowing yourself to allow that to be seen. Okay. And that's what you're stepping into. It's allowing that big heart of yours to be seen because you're moving in alignment with what's really meant for you. So allow yourself to receive that and allow yourself to show that to the people around you, because they're going to appreciate it. Okay. I appreciate you. If you guys want personal bookings, check out my website. It's linked down below in the description box for you. And I love you. I appreciate you. I wish you the best on your journey. Also, I have my Reiki certification classes in April and May. In April, they will be in person in North Carolina. In May, they're going to be online. So if you'd like to become certified as a Reiki 1, 2, or master level practitioner, check out those classes. They are available. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. They're available online. I also offer certifications just one-on-one via Zoom or in person. So you can go ahead and check that out. And check out Patreon. Check out Patreon. I give free 10-minute readings to new patrons of select tiers. But also, that's where I do the monthlies. It's where we're going to be doing the energy shift reading for Pluto going into Aquarius tomorrow night at 6 p.m. We're going to be doing that live chat for that. So if you want to do readings about specific transits and you want to hear more about astrology, that's definitely the platform for you. We got a great family over there. It's a growing community, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Other than that, I wish you the best on your journey, and I'll see you next time. Thank you guys for joining me on this live chat too. It's been amazing. Later, Gator.